Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Nicole, aka Makeup Envy. I created this dark black smoky eye. I tried it out for the first time the other day, and I feel like there is a step in here which really helped me. It's just like super matte, bold, dramatic. And I did the full tutorial, eyes, skin, and everything. So if this is something that you guys would like to see, then just keep watching. First, I'm gonna take the MAC Soft Ochre Pro Longwear Paint Pot, and I'm just gonna prime both of my eyelids. This step is really important if you want the colors to be really opaque. My eyeshadow primer down, I'm just gonna lightly set it with some translucent powder. Now I still want it to be a little, just like the tiniest bit tacky. You don't want to set it too much, just so that the colors really are opaque, but you want to set it enough so that they blend good enough. Now that I have that laid down, I'm just gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows really quick. And I'm just gonna actually fast forward through this because it takes me a hot minute. So now I have my eyebrows done. It's a little messy, but it's okay because we're probably gonna have to go back and redo them anyways. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is take the Morphe 350 palette, and you don't have to have this palette, just use any sort of transition colors that you have. I'm gonna start out with, I'm gonna mix this color and this color. They're pretty similar, they're just like light warm brown colors, and I'm gonna use a medium size blending brush. And I'm just going to blend this into the crease. Just doing back and forth windshield wiper motions from the inner corner all the way to the outer corner. And I like to start doing circular motions and bringing that color up a little bit above the crease, because you want to be able to see this color poke through the black. You don't want to, unless you're just going for like an all over black look, but I like to have dimension. And just continuously do this until you build the color up to what you want it to be. And then just repeat the same thing to the other side. Now that I have this color really well blended out, I'm gonna take just a little bit smaller of a brush. This one's like a pointed blending brush, and I'm gonna take a little bit darker of a color, still going with the warm brown. I'm gonna hit this color right here. So I'm just gonna take this color and work it into my crease. I'm not gonna take this color as high as I did the original one. You can kind of use your like eyeball to guide it. I kind of like to open it a little bit because it really defines the line when I do that. I just go back in with that original brush. I didn't put any additional product on it, but this is just the brush that I use to now blend these two together. And each time we put a darker color on, it's helping blend it into that lighter color. have that, now we can start building in the black. I tried something recently that I feel like really, really helps and really works. So basically what it is, when I used to work with blacks, I used to just like lay the black down. I would try it with like primer and stuff like that, but it just still really wouldn't hold or even like blend that well. I just feel like every time I tried to blend it, it just ended up looking muddy. So recently what I tried was laying down a base. So what I used was a gel eyeliner that I had laying around. They have eye bases, you can just use a gel eyeliner. The one I have is a little pricey, but I do know that Maybelline, I'm pretty sure it is, has a gel eyeliner. The one I'm gonna use today is the Bobbi Brown Longwear Gel Eyeliner in the shade Black Ink 1. So basically what it is just like it's a gel liner, but what we're gonna use it for is like a black base. So we're gonna lay it down on our lid, and it's gonna help us to blend. It's gonna help the black be opaque. Yeah, so I'm just gonna use, it's dirty because I used it last night because I did this look last night. So, but it's just like a black, it's not black, what the fuck, I can't talk. It's a flat shader brush. I'm just gonna lay it down on my lid, but I'm not gonna bring it all the way up to the crease. I'm gonna bring it up about like a third of the way, and really make sure to get into your lash line too. You don't want any of your skin peeking through where we're gonna lay the black down, so. So like this, and it looks crazy, really freaking crazy. It looks like I got punched in the face, but just do that. And then just find a black eyeshadow. The one I'm gonna use is from the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, and it's just a black eyeshadow. I'm gonna use a different flat shader brush, and I'm gonna set this just on top of what I did. Don't bring it further up. Take a really small blending brush. This one is a Morphe M506 brush, and just start basically building what you have and blending it up into the crease. Don't bring it too far up, but use kind of like the same trick as before. Just kind of open your eye a little bit and feel your eye socket. You're gonna be able to feel the gel. It's gonna kind of tug, but that's basically what's gonna help you blend. Now that you've blended it a little bit, go ahead and take some more black on your very small blending brush, focus it on the lid, and then start blending into the crease. Take your time just blending back and forth. You can do this for a hot minute. Basically, I'm just gonna do the exact same thing on the other eye, and blend it, and then I will come back. Okay, so this is basically where I am at. I have my black laid down. Now I'm just gonna take my makeup wipe, and I'm just gonna clean this up. You know, that's definitely the thing too, is you definitely wanna do your eye makeup first. If not, you're gonna have a ton of like black fallout on your foundation. So just coat your lashes with some mascara. Now I'm just gonna apply some pretty dramatic eyelashes because I want to be able to see my eyelashes poking through the black shadow. These are just like Ardell Glamour lashes. They're pretty dramatic though. Now that we're ready for the face, I already have my skin moisturized, so I'm just gonna use my primer. the primer that I've been using and loving lately. Like, I literally haven't used or bought a different primer. I've bought this twice already. It's the L'Oreal Infallible Glow Lock. For foundation, I use the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. This is like my, if I'm feeling bougie, foundation. It's a really nice stick formula. It's really expensive though, and I go through it quickly, so it's not something that I use like on a daily basis, only when like I really want my makeup to look bomb. Of course, like I said, I mix my Loreal Pro Glow with everything, and I just take that on the back of my hand and put some on my beauty blender, and I just start blending, pouncing. I'm gonna conceal. I'm gonna use the Tarte Shape Tape. Extra pale, and I got all my concealer on. I'm going to set just my under eyes with my beauty blender and some translucent powder. Go ahead and set the rest of my face with translucent powder. Okay, now that we have that done, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my eyes. I'm gonna go back into the black from this Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm gonna take a pencil brush, and I'm just going to work this on my lower lash line, and I'm gonna go from outer corner to inner corner. And then lastly, with the darkest blending color that we did on the top, just going in with a smaller blending brush and focusing that, blending that into the black as well. Now I'm gonna go in with some bronzer. I'm gonna use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I just got their new one. It's like reformulated, I think. But yeah. I'm going to use the same thing pretty much I always use. It is the Milani Baked Blush in Dolce Pink. Just very, very lightly. And just blend it into your bronzer. From the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm just going to go ahead and take this color. It's like a frosty white. I'm just going to take it on like a pencil brush and pop it into the inner corner of my eye. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter, and then right before it completely dries down, I'm gonna go in with my highlighter, and I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly highlight. Okay, now that we're here, we pretty much just have lips left. I pretty much like to go for a nude lip when I have like a really dark eye like this. I'm just gonna use my favorite lipstick. This one is the Maybelline. It's called Bare It All. It's super, 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 super nude, but I love it. This is pretty much the finished look. I wanted to do a full tutorial just because I thought that this would be like a really good like date night or like girls night out or just like anything evening-ish. Thank you guys so much for watching. If there's anything that you guys would like to see next, let me know. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.